There's a difference between scaring the hoes and scaring the hoes away. Why you think all these horror films exist and people chase tornadoes on videotape? Why you think they treat O Block like a tourist attraction but crime's there every day? Shut the fuck up talking about what women like. I know how to activate her fight or flight. Talk about fight. Her crowd been eyeing me all damn night. Like, what's with him? What the fuck is he on? And she thinking the same, but she's still quite interested with the same questions. But the difference is her mind is a little more open and she hoping they give a little room and I give a little time. Come a little closer, I don't lie. That's why I didn't say I don't bite. All she said was I know right. Spark the JJ like dynamite. I don't need your advice. I'm quite alright. Alright. So, scaring the hoes. What a concept. What a term. So this was originally inspired because of a brother who goes by the name of FD Signifier, Franklin Delano Signifier, the president of all the leftist niggas. And he's somebody I really want to fuck with, but a lot of his views, you know what I'm saying? He means well, but he got a lot of, them gangbanging views. A lot of people, no matter where they stand politically, they are only going to say the talking points of whatever their gang is. It's like, if you a GD or whatever gang you in, Stone, Crip, Vice Lord, Sereno, it's like, or Omega Psi Phi, Iota, whatever the fuck, Delta Sigma, whatever the fuck y'all want to be. It's usually at best frowned upon and at most dealt with extreme repercussions if you deviate from what the higher ups in whatever somebody's gang says. It's like, for example, with let's say the right wingers, they'll say some shit like, yeah, blue lives matter, even though they literally just said that they don't want to say Black Lives Matter because, you know what I mean, they don't want to exclude or whatever the fuck, they want to say all lives matter. But literally, whenever somebody say anything from that side, they gonna say, oh yeah, show your right, Ray, blue lives matter, even if the shit is a contradiction. Or for the left, they'll say some bullshit like, they want to advocate against violence against women and shit like that, but don't even want to say what a woman is. It's like, gender's a social construct. And then motherfuckers, oh yeah, gender's a social construct. Yeah, show your right, Ray. And at the end of the day, motherfuckers not thinking for themselves because they like gangbanging. That's why the gang shit, I dabbled in that shit. But in reality, I could never be a part of no movement, no gang, no side, nothing, because I'ma always think for myself and I'ma always tell motherfuckers what they need to hear, even if they don't want to hear it. Because fuck you, that's why, bitch. But anyway, let's get to this concept that he brings up called scaring the hoes or whatever. First of all, the main concept of the video in question was about a brother, an old school rapper named Cannabis. And I found myself feeling the music. I'm young-ish. I just turned 30. I'm young compared to whoever the fuck was old enough to remember a nigga named Cannabis. So the only Cannabis I know is in this joint right here. So at the end of the day, I'm hearing a new rapper for the first time, more or less. And I'm like, oh, this shit deep. I mean, he old, but he new to me. And I was fucking with it. Now, this motherfucker tries to deviate the whole conversation from him talking about cannabis to criticizing the type of person that, ironically, he's saying he used to be, of somebody who likes cannabis being somebody who is scaring the hoes or has scaring the hoes energy. So let's break that goofy ass shit down. Okay, first of all, the whole concept of scaring the hoes only matters if somebody is being a creep. Like, if you are legit making people feel uncomfortable or feel threatened, that matters. But a lot of times, the scaring the hoes people like FD Signifier, Franklin Delano Signifier, be talking about is having literal interests like music that the crowd in question does not prefer to listen to, like cannabis or whatever the fuck I like to listen to. Some people are like, hey bro, turn that shit off, you scaring the hole. It's like, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm not doing anything that is a real problem. All I'm doing is something that may embarrass you because of interest. And that's lame as hell. People should be able to like whatever the fuck they like. then, side note, this nigga tries to talk about the Migos and shit and how the Migos music is good because of the flow and it don't matter what they talking about. Yet in the same context, him and Lil Bill, another leftist Negro, who was like, these bars are incoherent. It's like, I thought we was only concerned about the flow. Cause in reality, that's what I liked bro's lyrics, Cannabis, but it was really how he was like hitting the fucking first of all, he said himself, Franklin Delano Signifier said himself that the beats that the Migos rap on may not even necessarily be that good. But you can't say that shit about Cannabis. Some of his shit was very basic 90s, not that raw. But a lot of the shit he was freestyling too, he was freestyling. He was just spitting bars. Like the beat is really dope. And then the shit bro saying is dope because it's wordplay, which the Migos and them other niggas don't have. So fuck up. But let's go back to this scaring the whole shit. Because oftentimes a brother like me who comes into a space with very honest energy, a lot of people try to use that scaring the hoes language. Meanwhile, it's literal rapists out here who have this unassuming, suave, whatever disposition these goofy motherfuckers have. And what literally ends up happening is these dudes end up being fucking rapists. And then motherfuckers want to act like, oh, well, we didn't know. This person seems so nice or whatever the fuck. It's like, man, shut your dumb ass up. Because a motherfucker like me was quote unquote scaring some goddamn body. So no, let's move back to the whole, I wrote all these notes very sloppily. Yeah, let's talk about this concept of looks maxing, because I don't give a fuck what nobody think. I know I'm attractive. I've been told I was attractive way before I got good at looks maxing. I was told that I was attractive by straight women, gay women, straight men, gay men. I have a classically accepted face and aesthetic. But the thing that the incels and other motherfuckers need to understand is looks maxing, or whatever the fuck, even natural genetics of looking good to most women or whatever the fuck, don't mean shit. Nobody owes you shit, number one. And number two, it's so many different aspects to humanity that a lot of motherfuckers and let me take the time to say this. One of the things that I do agree with the leftism niggas is the shit that they talk about, which they like to call socialism, but I don't like isms. Is when they talk about anti-capitalism and shit like that. But they don't want to talk about anti-hedonism, because if you take the fact that on the right we got capitalists and on the left we got hedonists, you have so many results from that shit. One of it is vapid ass personalities. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the action or good faith that I've had non-platonically with women has more so, some of it, like what got me in the door may have been the looks maxing, but what got me in the room was my personality, me being an interesting person. And what capitalism and hedonism does, capitalism says the only thing that matters is looks, and hedonism says the only thing that matters is pleasure. So as long as you can look good enough for someone to assume you will give them pleasure, which is why a lot of these women out here that are the baddie aesthetic, a lot of y'all have absolutely no personality, and I don't give a fuck if any of y'all watching this get offended. Some of y'all will absolutely never get nothing from me, because y'all have shown me that y'all buy into that NPC energy of just not having no fucking personality, because y'all probably are used to men doing all of the, ooh, she fine, I want pussy so bad, and y'all are not required to have no goddamn personality. Y'all just gotta look good or express some sort of ability to possibly pleasure some goddamn body, or fit into some scope of what they tell you attraction is for the opposite gender or whatever. Nobody can make those rules. It's so many people that think they can make a rule over this is what women want or this is what men want. Men and women are very alike, which is we're all different. That's the irony. No two beings are the same. The only people that seem the same are the motherfuckers that have them vapid ass personalities because they never were required to do shit. Some of y'all are literal NPCs with no personality at all, and it's disguised as, oh, I'm introverted, I'm shy, I just don't talk a lot, I don't got good communication skills. You a fucking lame is what you are. Like, where's your fucking personality? And that's why a lot of times I see women that are very fun, very fun. I'm gonna tell you the reason. I've said this before, I'm gonna say it again. The reason why I don't be wanting to spit game or hop down is because on one hand, what the fuck separates me from any other man coming to talk to you, right? Like, you probably get talked to by men all day. The second thing is, what the fuck differentiates you from other women that are fine? You think you just going to just loiter around and look cute or whatever? Then listen, motherfuckers who want to, slide in the DMs and all of that shit off looks alone or whatever the fuck, hey man, do you, but I'm telling you that shit's gonna bite you in your ass. But where was I? Let's get to people like fucking Trey Songz, for example. And I love bringing up Trey Songz because not only is this motherfucker considered like visually and physically a heartthrob, he's a fucking singing ass famous wealthy nigga. And still he got accused of fucking doing too much because some motherfuckers think that shit makes a difference. It's gonna be some people that's not gonna give no fuck about that, and they not gonna think that they owe you shit just because you sing or you attractive or whatever the fuck. I'm telling you that shit don't mean shit to some people. To people who, especially people who they have lived a certain life where they relate to people on a deeper level. Like, you can't just be fine, you can't just be rich or whatever the fuck. And so I was finna say some other shit, but it'll come back to me. First lesson, hold on, let me pause this. Oh yeah. It reminds me of my days in Kenwood. Well, I thought that I dressed really nice. I had just got a job when I was like 15. I used to wear fitted caps, Air Force Ones. That was my aesthetic back then, right? So as far as like it was girls in the school that would see me and still tell me I couldn't dress. They would tell me shit like, you cute, but you a lame, or you cute, but you ain't got no swag. Meanwhile, I am seeing dudes who are dressed crazy. And y'all know back when Kanye and Lupe and all them other trendsetters was just dressing crazy. The dudes that was dressing like that was being real risky with their fashion and all of that, at Kenwood at least, I was seeing like women like that shit. And I was like, I was confused. And I also was seeing, on the flip side, dudes who were extremely ugly, like Gucci Mane and Lil Wayne, and me hearing girls that was denying me, actually saying, oh, Lil Wayne cute, Gucci Mane cute. And I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, well, they got, money that be able to keep them up looking nice and shit like that. So my thing is, you cannot base who you are off the opinion of other motherfuckers. So all of this black pill, red pill, all you niggas, all you pill poppers, the pill popping community, the perk community, y'all gotta chill y'all dumb ass out, because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Let me see. And I'm downtown. What bro say? Anyway, probably finna link up with one of the bros right now. He talking about he downtown and shit. But anyway, he's somebody that definitely need to watch this motherfucking video, because he be watching that goofy ass YouTube shit. Them motherfuckers be leading him astray. But anyway, and I speak life to you, bro. I love you. You know who you are. You know I love you and shit. But at the end of the day, motherfuckers just gotta be smarter. So let's see. Damn. I don't know what else to say other than fuck y'all if y'all hating. But yeah, a lot of the video shit that I be wanting to share that people like FD Signifier want to make, See, the thing is, I've had a long journey on me being a better man and protecting black women more, and protecting black women's interests more. But you got a lot of bitch ass shit out here, like motherfuckers like FD Signifier want to try to talk shit about Dave Chappelle, calling him a turf. Nigga, we team turf over here, goofy. And you want to know why? Because women are women, dumbass. And if you sit up here and talk about protecting black women, what, you gonna let a trans man beat the shit out of a woman because he got a dress and a fucking perm or whatever the fuck? You're a goofy. You're goofy, bro. I'm sorry. I love you, but you a clown. Delete all them videos, nigga. So what the fuck was I finna say? I've learned so much about the issues that women have, especially black women have. A man can never have those issues, dumb nigga. He can never have that. Also, the pure, divine, I don't give a fuck if I sound like a hotel. Call me what you want, just don't call the cops. The essence of a black woman is unmatched. A man in a dress and a perm or a wig or weave can never ever do the shit that a woman could do. Not only on a literal physiological level, you dumbass, but also on a level of spirituality. Like, y'all got all this bland bureaucracy and gaming. Oh, the left told us we can't say this shit. Nigga, let me give you another, like, y'all leftists want to talk about shit like I just learned about the issues with black women and abortion. The fact that a lot of black women was going to jail for miscarriages because they was being accused of fucking abortions, and that's because abortion was illegal and shit like that. And that's some bullshit. But you can't advocate for those kinds of issues that women go through without acknowledging those are issues unique to cisgendered, assigned at birth women, nigga. A man never can think about his body having to think about abortion or none of that because a man can't have children, dumbass. Stop trying to be so goddamn woke, nigga. It's lame. Fuck. And then finally, for all the women in my life, I just gotta tell y'all, shout out to Sherelle. We not together no more, but we definitely are still friends. That is my best friend. She's done things that was hard to forgive and that hurt me, but I'm okay. And I know that, human beings are human beings and we gotta forgive. And, she's still a very great person who has showed me the level of friendship that you can have with a woman, and it not be no extra shit. And I just want to say, a lot of y'all women that want to try to act like y'all interested in me, she is the best that I've had so far, and even she could not handle me. So a lot of y'all women out here, y'all literally biting off more than y'all can chew. So stay the fuck out of my DMs if you're not ready for this work, because all that quiet shit, all that poor ass communication, that little whack ass shit, that ain't getting you nowhere with a king. All that shit is gonna get you is ignored. So I don't give a fuck if y'all think I'm sneak dissing, because there's a lot of women out. Trust me, sweetheart. If you think I'm personally making a video for just one of y'all, trust me. It's women that's tried to like call themselves liking me or whatever the fuck. Trust and believe. If you got dumb beliefs, if you got stupid psychology, if you got poor habits, if you got shit that's gonna clash with how I'm moving, just stay the fuck where you at. Be my friend or whatever the fuck. But some of y'all, I ain't even gonna smoke a joint with y'all. Some of y'all ain't got shit coming. And that's real rap. That's real rap. Cause, I love life, and I need people to understand that I don't want to take life too seriously, but I also don't want to take myself too seriously, but I want motherfuckers to respect me. And if you're gonna come, I'm gonna let y'all know this. When I was in school, I was in special ed. I was in special ed from like 1st grade to 7th grade or 8th grade. And one thing that I used to fight a lot. Like, there are only 2 school years I can remember where I didn't get suspended, from kindergarten all the way up to sophomore. I think the only school years I didn't get suspended was sophomore year and senior year. But I used to fight a lot, and the people used to be, oh, Adonis, don't let the people get the best of you, blah blah blah. And it's like they used to tell me ignoring people is the highest form of disrespect. So if I'm ignoring you, I'm on that. But a lot of people just have really shitty habits and shitty beliefs, and they just won't respond because they don't think they have to or whatever the fuck. And I try not to take that personal, but just know that's my history with ignoring. Is that I was taught if motherfuckers ignoring you that they like, Adonis, that's gonna show you that they don't matter to you, Adonis. Don't fight all the time. Just ignore. So just know humanity. When you ignore somebody, it's like you ignoring their humanity. So all I'm gonna say is keep that same energy. A lot of y'all motherfuckers got me fucked up and y'all got life fucked up. But it's all good. Jesus loves your dumb ass. Bless your retarded heart.